that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though. Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion. That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
I don't think this is right. I think it was further along. Yeah, it was. How come the continue was like earlier on? That's weird. There we go.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you? Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Great. I don't even know what any of this is. Never heard of anything. God, there's a lot of choices. A beer, finally. Fucking, I don't know. Whiskey Rita. Subtle Ditch. Butch Flower Whiskey. I've never even heard of half of these. Wiener Juice. Oh, you would probably hate me if I said that, considering where I am. Tastes like orange. Oh, it's back to the beginning now. Sour apple tea.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Drinktionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
I think that's actually right, too. Alright.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
Sour apple teeny.
Now, what is it you need to know? Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid. I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that.
He owns it.
So, what do you want to know? Mostly got myself into trouble. When I emigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills.
Yeah, it didn't sound Pakistani, but okay.
But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work. Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. Wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was. That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. We slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole. We got some regulars around. They started bringing in enough new folks and it reached critical mass pretty quick. Hayden, scientist guy, does some kind of computer research at Parallax. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure. I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck! Enjoy yourself, and don't be a stranger.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I know what I can grab. Hold on, guys. Just a lot of ass. Would you want to sit in that? Seriously, that's disgusting.
You look great in this picture. What happened? Just kidding. No outside drinks, and that just barely counts as one.
That just barely counts as one.
Why do you carry that around? Seriously, get that out of here.
He's gonna get pissed and like throw me out. You'll get charged for tickets to the film. What if I want tickets? Sabotage the struggling indie film industry, eh? Yeah, no. Definitely not. Alright. Careful, it's kinda cute there. Okay. What else can I do?
What are you having?
I don't know what this is or what difference it makes, but Netherworld sounds
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says,
Black Russian whiskey cola in 2 separate glasses for demons.
Does that sound good?
Sure.
Ah, all right, you got...
Netherworld. Let's see. That's probably Tomcat.
I don't think she wants to talk to you.
Why? She hates me.
Hey there. I heard you were looking for me.
Yep, sure was.
Yours truly, though. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly. I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Oh look, my controller's here in purple. That's funny. And a cool feature.
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just a mite prickly pear on the outside. She'd probably give hell to most strange folks she hasn't made a deal with. So, to what do I owe the pleasure? Hayden's missing. Well, it's one way to sour my night. I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with? Oh, sure! You may have even heard of me in the news way back when. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige. See if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government. I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes. Oh, who am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave. Raleigh, North Carolina, dog.
That's funny.
Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet. Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man. Ooh, it's a powerful OS, and it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits, and it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files. That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs within range, and they share all files the user hasn't tagged as private. It's handy in dense population areas like NeoXF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yeah. Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about. I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, ooh, that might have changed things. It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with him, but he would just get fired, maybe even sued. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything. Oh, don't you worry about Jess, none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks. Because, well... Whew, they are. Especially the hybrids, though I think it's more the way they look than the way they act. Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you.
I'd leave her alone.
She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places. She does owe me a favor, or three, but I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear? Not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find. The data cache would be the best place to start. Good luck. Turing, you keep out of trouble.
What are you having?
I don't want anything right now.
So many drinks these days.
Drinktionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Mint flavored soda with a swig of gin.
Does that sound good?
Sure.
Ah, alright.
It's old-timey. Not the worst idea you've ever had, but it's close. Alright. Wait, what? I had a drink.
Welcome to Star.
What are you having?
I had a drink that I didn't drink.
So many drinks these days.
Drinktionary, the Open Alcoholopedia...
Does that sound good?
Yeah, I know, I ordered it before.
Ah,
I
alright.
just didn't know it actually gave it to me. Random glass of whiskey. It's a shot of whiskey, it's not yours. Listening to a glass of whiskey isn't very fun. Staring at it won't make it any less not yours. Bartender is gonna follow your gaze eventually. Alright. Even the finest whiskey on the planet wouldn't decrease the chances of such a mixture becoming a national crisis. Love those spoiled milk things. It's not even your drink. Hold your ID up to the glass. Bloop, it's someone else's.
Is this supposed to be another cat joke?
No.
What? Why should I care about that?
You wanna dance?
I saw you found Tomcat. What else do you want from me? Among other things, I don't honestly want to talk to you about it. It happens. I'm not here to collect your tears and put you on some path to salvation or whatever. If you need someone to absolve you of your guilt, go to a confessional, not me.
Oh my god.
Sure you will. What, do you want a cookie for trying? Don't make it my problem again.
Why don't we do something else for now?
Fine.
We probably shouldn't
Alright, fine. Okay. The unexplainable will transpire. Those destroy much more than the ghosts with that. Sweet, I can actually play it. I want my ID up to it though.
Still though, not a terrible showing for a human without implants.
Once you get to the boss. Nice. Okay. Hands off the joystick, was it? We can always break. That would be a terrible power-up. Who would ever put spoiled milk in a video game? Fine, I'll try it again. Why can't I shoot? My god.
You died.
How the heck are
Oh
you not
well, the
supposed to die?
paranormal is a little...
This is ridiculous.
not.
Can I use this? Maybe this will help. God damn. This is harder. Oh my god, that's too difficult. Okay, it's 1:18. We got stuff to do at 2. Hopefully. Get it done over with. Ah, shit. I forgot about that again.
Welcome to Star.
Fine.
What are you having?
Shoot, I passed it.
So many drinks these.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Does that sound good? Ah, all right. You.
You drank your drink.
Halt, citizen.
Oh,
This
great.
area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location. I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot... If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge. They may have questions for you. That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the... Only authorized
Okay.
Neo-SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at Level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found.
We should go ahead and get moving. Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache? Who would that be? I found no such connection when I compiled. Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister.
Huh.
I must have missed that link in your history somehow.
She used to date your
You
sister.
have a very poor net presence. It makes anticipating your needs more difficult. Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance. Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers? Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we? Now lead the way.
Everything is okay. I thank you for doing that. Your arrest warrant will be added to that pile if you try. Nothing else.
Defacing police property is a very serious offense. Defacing a police ROM is even worse. Are you trying to get arrested? Defacing police property is a...
Okay. Fine. Okay.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen. How may I be of assistance today? Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way. You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care. She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with? I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there. Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article. Is there anything else I can help you with? I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment. Is there anything else I can help? Have a good day, citizen.
That's cute. Trying to poison the water supply? Are you trying to end the world with your filth?
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water? Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go. Water levels, okay. Would you care to donate some credits to the...
Raw Recycling for a Greater Earth Foundation.
Thank you so much! Hello, I'm Alfie. Oh, you already seem to have a full glass of cool, refreshing water.
Some people see the glass half empty, some see the glass half full. Alfie sees yours as completely full. Originally built by the Herschel Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding attractions near the children's...
Okay.
It received its second restoration nearly 10 years ago. That's over 70 years since its first reopening back in 1984. Originally built by the... I don't think we have time to ride it, even though it looks fun.
What's that smell? Please don't get any closer to me or my cute little room. This isn't a park room, it's mine. I'm done. No, I'm done. Done. Please don't feed my addiction. Please don't feed my addiction. No, that's all. Well, let's go get some coffee. So much to buy that you don't really need. They say milk is a great way to ruin coffee. They also say using spoiled milk is even worse. Who are they anyway? It doesn't matter, but they make better decisions than you do. Half and half. Great, yeah, expensive coffee when there's a park around giving out free water. Okay, whatever.
Do you think I'd look nice in that hat?
Okay.
I'd really love that. Maybe it would look better in orange, or a green, perhaps a mauve.
Oh, did it just freeze? It did. And it didn't autosave. Oh no. What the heck? That's so unfair. So unfair. I really don't want to have to do all of that again. Damn it. Why? Guess I'll be doing that.